because the moment that photographer capture is very specific and it's something that you don't see that clearly and neither that often, like the movement of the water. Also, the light is in this picture is really warm, and even though it doesn't make everything extremely clear, it, it's not picture obscure and difficult to see. And the last thing is the palette because it has a lot of colors that blend together and create a pleasing view and makes you and yeah.
Okay, thank you, Micaela. So you covered 2 elements, moment and palette. Am I right?
Three: the moment, the light, and the palette.
Yes. So thank you for confirming this. Moment, palette, and light. So 2 basic ones and 1 extra. Thank you. Okay, so let's continue. Luz Andrea, please.
Yeah. In my opinion, consider the elements of beautiful photograph is the light, the moment, and the kind of colors the person chooses is what makes this photo unique. And the way this photo is to makes the others people imagine so many different things of what happening in that moment. I think that for my point of view, it's just beautiful. For example, in the light, it will be sunset and the palette of colors is this photo and transmits tranquility and calm. Thanks.
Thank you, Luz Andrea. So you consider three elements, light, moment, and palette.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Please, we continue with Alexandra Linares.
Miss, can you
Yes,
hear me?
we can listen you.
Okay. Elements of a beautiful photograph. I can see that the photographer wanted to take a photo with many elements, but not with the purpose of distracting us. He wanted everyone to complement each other in order to have a beautiful masterpiece. I think that in this photo there are no elements that stand out more than others. One of the elements that I like the most in this picture was the wonder. This photo impressed me. When I saw it, it gave me a kind of freedom, peace, and happiness. Also, we can see that it is in backlight. Therefore, the palette is based in warm and neutral colors. The photo has a very simple composition, but thanks to the time the photo was taken, the light makes you see things that you can't see with the naked eye, such as the shadows of the horses and men and the splashes of the water.
Thank you so much, Alexandra, about these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements that you consider in this evaluation of your perception about this photo. You have light, composition, wonder time, and palette. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. So we continue with Maria Clara, please.
Miss, you can hear me?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Wait, please. Okay. First of all, I think it's a very well think picture because of the characteristics of this one. First, obviously, it was taken in the golden hour, so the light is very soft and it gives me a peaceful mood because of the soft orange color in the sky. Also, I think that the photographer was waiting till men were in the lake with their horses so he can capture the movement of water when the horses hit it. Even though we can see a beauty scene, the stars are definitely men and their horses running. What I want to highlight is that maybe if we see this right in front of us, it could be something normal that we might ignore. but now that I see the picture, I believe that this moment in specific has showed the beauty of probably a normal activity of gauchos. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria Clara. So you consider, I'm not sure because I just inferring what it's your explanation, elements like wonder and moment. Is there any other
And
element?
light and
Light.
palette.
Okay, so
I
but
was not specific saying the names, but I
yes,
tried
because we need
to.
to know exactly which elements, because the criteria says which elements of this you will consider in your explanation to say the
The
video.
light palette with the mood.
Okay, can you
When
can
that
you
the
yes, can you
main
explain about the light and palette as well as you said in wonder and moment? What is the idea for
okay.
palette? Yes.
The mood because of the soft orange color in the sky. It gives me a peaceful mood. The light because of the golden hour moment, the movement of water. There was when I say that men are the start of of the picture, it can be I have this reaction. No, I don't remember, but it's something. I think that it's no, composition. I don't know. Yes, composition, the
Yeah,
balance of mathematical proportion.
proportions. In the composition.
And yeah, I think that that's all.
Okay, thank you. Now it's more clear for me. Thank you. Please, Alexandra Rodriguez.
Okay. In this photograph that have the three main elements that are light, moment, and composition, I can see two men riding on their horse. They look like they're friends and having a good time. The light is perfect because it forms a silhouette in both men with the sunset behind them. A happy moment is also captured, and the composition is appropriate because that photograph is the best scene in that place. Seeing this photograph makes me feel nostalgic, peaceful, and relaxed.
Peaceful and relaxed. So what are the elements that you consider, Alexandra? Moment.
Light, moment, and composition.
Thank you so much. And composition. So we have here, yes, so only you're going to receive your scores and comments related about this evaluation by the web, related about some further comments what I consider in your evaluation. So let's move on and start with the next, what it's our week concern related about the video. Okay, please, I will invite you to open your books. Yes, please open your books to the cover about this video, the photo contest. A volunteer that can describe, okay, where do you think it's this photo taken? Taken from where? It's on page 61. Okay, all these people are from, let's start by describing. They are from, probably?
From China.
From China, probably. They are from China, okay. What else can you tell me? They are inside of where?
A train.
Inside a train, okay. Especially during what time? What do you think? How do we call this time when we have a lot of traffic, a lot of people?
Crowded.
Sorry?
Place.
Crowded.
Crowded place.
Okay, but how do we call during the time? Yes, I will say that we have a lot of people.
I think in
Yes.
China, almost every time is like that because they have really a lot of people. So
Okay, so it's an overpopulation country.
yes, I think it's
Yes.
always like that in every place they go.
Okay, I never been in China, to be honest, so probably we can deduce about this, yes. But my question is, how do we call? Remember this vocabulary when we have a lot of people, we have this time, what is the vocabulary? And remember?
La hora pico. No sé cómo se dice en inglés.
Rush hour.
Excellent. Who said that?
Alexandra
Alexandra? Alexandra Rios?
Linares.
Linares. Okay, thank you, Alexandra Linares. Obviously, during rush hours, very good. So we have this time, especially, yes, when we have people going to work, no? Or returning from work to home. So during rush hours, probably they are. Okay, what they are doing, few of them. So we have different kind of groups. So what they are doing, some people are talking, laughing. Yes, others are texting, yes? They are texting, other just continue by observing, no? Etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to ask you the question that we have below during the Mentimeter. Yes, what is our platform? Yes, and I would like that you respond the question that we have in our text. So as soon as we finish the session, I'm going to download your responses of participation. So this is the quote that you are going to enter into Mentimeter. And there you are going to respond the question that says, how would you evaluate this photo considering the elements of beautiful? Okay, please enter to Mentimeter. The quote is 1122205. I'm going to put just in case through the chat. And this time it's not orally, it's going to be like, it's up to you what you are going to respond about. How would you evaluate this photo considering the elements of beauty? So we are going to continue practicing with this question in the Mentimeter. So again, how would you rate? No? Is the idea how you evaluate the photo? Well, in this case, below it has to be, yeah? Considering the GRIF 6 criteria. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes in order that you leave your response there. Meanwhile, you are doing this, I'm going to take the attendance, okay? Just in case, because they are pressing about this. Okay, so we have Micaela, Luz Andrea, Lucerito. Lucerito is here. Leah. Leah is present. Leah.
Yes, Lisa, here.
Yes, Leah, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for confirming this. Maria Gracia is here. Fabiana is here. Mauricio is here. Gabrielito is here. Marianita Diaz. Yes,
Present.
Marianita Diaz, thank you. Kiarita, Camila is absent. Macarena León, Macarena León, where are you, Macarena León? Oh, yes, thank you. Alexandra Linares, Marcelito Medina, yes. Stephanie, yes. Macarena Moreno, yes. María Clara, yes. Lucía, Alexandra Ríos, Claudia Sánchez, Jose Ignacio, and Valerie Ureta. Only Camilita today it's reported to be absent. Okay, guys, in 2 minutes, okay, I'm going to stop the idea of Mentimeter. Leave your comments there, yes, related about the criteria that you consider in this photo. Don't forget, at the end of your comment, write your name and last name. Write your name and last name. So here we have a lot of elements, yes? We have light, we have moment, yes? Because we capture some of the expressions, facial expressions about, for example, some of them look surprised, like if they are looking for something, like something about mystery or something that caught the attention, a strange rumor at the roof, no? Or something that they observe. There are two couples, yes, observing at the roof, and then there are other two guys that are paying attention to the roof, like something is happening. Okay, so we're going just to observe some of the comments, and then we're going to look back to our presentation. So thank you for Daniela Miranda, Mariana Diaz that already finished about delivering your rate related about this photo. Thank you, Jose Ugas. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Orellana, for your appreciation about this photo. Then we have Gabrielito. Very good. Thank you, Lucero, about this, your comment. What you mean you can enter, Mauricio? You wrote the code 112225?
No, I can't enter because it says that I can do it. That Menti is not available.
Okay, probably if you close the window and try again, open in order to reestablish the
I
page.
already do it.
Did it, okay. So Mauricio, can you leave your comment through the chat about this perception, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, guys, so we're going to continue of this. Meanwhile, the rest of the students are finishing by writing the criteria. So please, I will invite you to open your books on page 61. We're going to continue page 61 about learning about this topic that we are going to evaluate. So as you can see, these contests come from the platform of National Geographic, okay? So I will ask a volunteer to read the text that we have here, the paragraph related about this contest. A volunteer to read. It's just a brief paragraph, huh? It's not so extensive. Gabriel, can you help me to read this paragraph? Is that possible?
Yes.
Thank you.
Learning about the topic. Read information, then answer the questions. Each year, National Geographic invites amateur photographers to enter photographs into competition. In 2014, 2014, people from more than 150 countries submit photos representing three categories: people, places, and nature. Over 9,000 photos we are submit, but only a handful we are chosen as winners. The winning entries all had one thing in common. They told us a story. The grand prize winner, Brian Jen, received
10,000.
10,000 and trip to National Geographic headquarters. When asked why he takes picture, he explained, photography to me is like going on a archaeological dig. It offers me a tool to interpret reality by dusting away the uninteresting bits to reveal the gem underneath. It's an exciting, creative, and exploratory process.
Thank you so much, Gabriel. Thank you. Okay, so we know exactly how was the procedure about this contest, about the winner, yes? How is the idea of the perception of Brian Yen related about the photo, yes? And here we have two questions. What is story? No? Because Brian Yen says, each photo for me, it's like telling you a story. That is one of the criteria, no, to National Geographic in order to say that it's a request, yes? We have three categories: people, places, and nature, yes? And here it says, the winning entries all had one thing in common. What is that thing? They told a story. So what is exactly, in your perception, what story this photo is telling you? Macarena Leon, what story the photo is telling us or is telling you about this?
For me, it's kind of, we don't know what exactly is happening because there is a bunch of people. There's kind of a lot of things that are happening at the same time. Some people are looking at the camera, other people are looking at their phones. So I don't know. It's kind of difficult to know what's happening.
A combination. Okay. Lucero, in your perception, what story the photo is telling you?
About, o sea, in that photo, they illuminate a girl in a in a cell phone, and I think it's how people, o sea, se hunden sus pensamientos y no, o sea, que no se ve, que no ve lo demás, lo de alrededor.
Okay. Okay. It's in the middle, this lady, yes, and everyone, it's thinking, no, and all these thoughts, yes, are coming together, yes, and mixed. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Who consider that the story of this picture is like a daily life, a daily routine for someone? Yes, Macarena, you agree with this? It's like telling you what is a daily routine for someone. Yes, I don't know if that happened to you, that sometimes you observe when you go to school, that is your routine, to observe the same kind of people every morning. Yes, and you don't know probably this person if you take public buses, but you know exactly who are the people who take the same bus with you, or some people who go to work, and you create that kind of monotonous routine, yes, about this. So it tells you many movies, yes, were inspired about this kind of routines by taking or going to the school or going to the work, and taking the same public transportation. Probably they inspire for some stories. Okay, guys, question number 2 says, why does Jane compare taking pictures to archaeology? Why do you think she compared taking photo is like archaeology? By the way, what do you know about archaeology? Marcelo, why do you think she compared the photo, taking a photo, to archaeology?
I don't know.
You don't know, okay. Fabiana, why do you think she put as an analogy, yes, photography with archaeology?
I really don't know as much.
But what provides you a photo? A story, yes? What archaeology tell you? A story through the time, yes? When they found this kind of leaders, yes, the archaeology send you to adapt during those times, during those days, yes, during that moment, tell you something, tell you a story about this, probably, yes, we can say. So let's move on to the second part, that is obtaining vocabulary. So let's move on to book page 62. And let's try to figure out words in context. So we have surreal, tone, chaotic, and foreground, chaotic. Be careful with this word, chaos. So it's chaotic. And finally, we have the other word, yes? So page 62, we are going tomorrow to take from you these words, yes, in order to see what is the meaning. And I would like that you, yes, explore the video at home in your free time, because the video is in Aula Virtual, and you start working with the task about main ideas and identifying. Yes, tomorrow we are going to ask you participation about from 1 to 4, main ideas and obtaining details. Remember, tomorrow we are going to start with your oral presentation related about what is your judgment about what is the best photo from the video. You need to describe it, the elements that you consider it was the best photo for these criteria, and what means to you when the judge prefers gut reaction. Okay, so that is something we are going to discuss tomorrow, Wednesday. I don't know if you have further questions. No? So we are going to evaluate page 62 by tomorrow, related about vocabulary that you are working right now. And you're going to observe the video that it's in Aula Virtual. Yes. Take your time, put it as many times. So try to do it like an autonomous way, the idea of your evaluation. So what is the idea? You put the video for the first time. Just observe, listen, no? Don't focus on this question. Just observe and listen. Then, as soon as you finish to observe the video, try with the main idea. That's it, just the main idea. Then, put the video for the second time. And in this time, you're going to obtain the details. Okay, but you have to do it at home. After this summary, yes, about these ideas, you are going to take the after viewing. Okay, the after viewing, it's going to be orally, yes, and in our session. Do you have any questions? No. So tomorrow we are going to continue about this. Okay? And to listen your ideas. Okay? So read the rubric. All this information is in Aula Virtual. So if you have further questions, just write me by web. Thank you for your time. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Bye, Miss. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Miss. Thank you.
Bye.
Can you el chat?